following is a 20-minute crown opening practice. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, squat and curl. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Come all the way up onto the ball mounts. Forehead and eyes come to the knees. Release the heels. Inhale, rise, mountain. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, right foot comes to the left hip crease for standing tree. Hands to heart center. Relax shoulders down your back. Neck is long. Press down on your left big toe for added support and release. And inhale for crescent lunge. Arms come over high, shoulders relax down your back, biceps frame the ears. Lean into that front right leg. Commit to the lunge. Back leg is long, rooted on the ball mount. Inhale, rise, and exhale, come into a back bend. Engage the core. Lift up through the chest. Encourage shoulders down the back. Neck is long. Biceps frame the ears. Inhale, rise, and release. On your next inhale, tree on the other side, left foot to the right hip crease. Hands to heart center and breathe. Again, press down on your right big toe for added support. And release. Plant the left foot. Bring the right long behind you and inhale, rise for crescent lunge. Stay committed to that lunge. Engage your left inner thigh to lift your torso up off your hips. And inhale, rise. And exhale, come into a back bend. Keep the core engaged, lifting up through the chest. Stay with your breath. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. Next inhale. Second set, bring right foot to left hip crease. And hands to heart center. If you can't bring the foot up to the hip crease, feel free to go for the calf for vinyasa tree or the inner thigh. Slowly release. Plant the left foot and inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Second set. Keep that left leg long behind you. Engage the right inner thigh to lift the torso up and off the hips. And inhale, return to center. Exhale, side bend. Over to the right. Imagine your right armpit is scooping up towards the ceiling. Left armpit is flat and pancaked against the ceiling. And look up and through the left armpit. Keep those biceps engaged, framing the ears. And inhale, return to center. And exhale, release. Inhale, left foot to right hip crease. Second set of tree on the left side. And hands to heart center. And breathe. Neck is long. Encourage shoulders down the back. And with control, slowly release. Plant the left foot. And inhale, crescent lunge on the left side, second set. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend on the left. Keep the core engaged. Biceps framing the ears. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, come a little bit further towards your edge. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. And come all the way down. Find a seat on your mat. And come into lotus pose for 1 minute. Sit comfortably. Relax hands either on your legs or in your center. Shoulders down the back. Neck is long. Find your breath. Slowly blink the eyes open. Release your legs and come into boat pose. Relax shoulders down the back. Engage the core. You can either keep feet on the mat or engage the core and lift. Keeping knees bent. And slowly release. On your next exhale, find your way into fixed firm. Engage inner thighs, keep knees pressed against each other, and slowly lower back. Slowly release. And come into rabbit. Inhale. Grab the backs of the heels. Chest presses into top of the thighs. And lift your butt to the ceiling, bringing the crown of the head to the mat with little to no weight in the crown of the head. Slowly release. And exhale, find your way into dolphin pose. Forearms frame the mat. And press back onto your heels, encouraging hips back. Slowly release. Inhale, come to headstand. Clasp hands together behind the head. Forearms act as a frame. Engage the core. And straighten the legs. Slowly release. And find your way onto your back for plow. And exhale, engage the core and roll back onto the shoulders, extending legs long behind you. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. And slowly release, rolling forward. And find your way into your lotus with an inhale. Find your breath. With mindfulness, come out of lotus. And into boat again. This time seeing if you can get to a second layer, engage the core, lifting feet off the mat. You can keep knees bent or try to straighten. Shoulders remain relaxed down the back, neck is long, and release. On your next exhale, come into a fixed firm. Press inner thighs together, knees should touch. If knees become separated, go back a layer. You can lean back if it's in your practice, but if knees begin to separate, come back a layer. Slowly release with control. And find your way into rabbit. Grip the sides of the heels, press the chest into the top of the thighs, and lift your butt to the ceiling. Crown of the head to the mat with little to no weight. Breathe. Slowly release. And find your way into dolphin. Forearms to the mat. Pressing hips back more than up. Encourage heels down to the mat. Breathe. Release, come into headstand, inhale. Engage the core, straighten the legs. And if tripod is in your practice, you can bring hands to the mat, framing the head, engage the core, and slowly bring the legs to the ceiling. Upon releasing, keep the core engaged, slowly come back down, and find your way onto your back for plow. Roll legs back and over, pressing heels to the wall behind you. Feel the stretch in your lower back, your hamstrings, straightening legs, pressing down on the shoulders, and slowly release, coming forward, and on your next inhale, find your way back into lotus. Boat pose. Engage the core, arms out by your side, shoulders down the back. Go ahead and lift the legs. Straighten if you can. Lean back for an added challenge. Keep neck long, chest is big, shoulders down the back, and release. Find your way into fixed firm. Now we've gotten a bit warmed up here, so if coming all the way down is in your practice, go ahead and do so. Remember, keep those inner thighs pressed against each other and don't let knees separate. And slowly rise. Coming into rabbit on your next inhale. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Again, little to no weight in the crown of the head. Slowly release. And dolphin. Palms and forearms to the mat. Encourage heels to the mat. Pressing hips back. Do your best to straighten your legs. And release. Inhale, come into headstand. And again, if tripod is in your practice, hands come to the mat, keep core engaged, press down through the palms, and slowly lift the legs to the ceiling. With stability, keep core engaged, and slowly lower back down. Come all the way down onto your back, and roll legs over for plow. Straighten the legs, weight is in the shoulders. Again, feel that stretch in your lower back and your hamstrings, and release. Inhale, find your way back into lotus. You can remain here, meditating in lotus, or find your way onto your back for a final rest. Thank you for joining me for practice. Have a great day.